If you want to take the Metro from Longueuil to Montmorency, it will cost you $4.75, or $5 after July 1st of 2025. However, it's possible to make the same trip for only $3.75 using a trick that they don't want you to know. It starts off at Longueuil, where we take the 185 to terminus Mortagne. Then, either the 61, 461, or 462 will take us for free to Métro Radisson via the La Fontaine Tunnel. From there, we take Exo 30, getting off just before the end of the line on Ile Saint-Jean. We then take a pedestrian overpass to take the 19 to Metro Montmorency. All in, scheduled to take an hour 45 minutes. Not sure why there's a pedestrian light in line with the sidewalk here. Unfortunately for me, the weather was not on my side. This ticket is all I'll need today to get to Montmorency. As it happens, I didn't need it quite yet. This is the traffic waiting for the La Fontaine Tunnel. We'll be waiting in that soon enough. Made it to terminus Mortagne. It also has Bixies and bike racks, and more cars are parked here than I expected. Buses from here to the Metro are free. 330 parking spots were added, both due to the work on the tunnel. Heading underground. And we're out. Now we're at Radisson, which is actually 2 terminuses. It took me a hot second to find the bus I needed to take. Here we are, Exo 30. It's going to Terrebonne, but we're getting off just before there. We do have some great views of Rivière des Prairies from Highway 25. Now allow me to explain the transfer I'm making. This is Ile Saint-Jean, and it's only accessible by either bike path to the North Shore or Highway 25. To allow buses to stop here, there are pairs of off and on ramps, but that alone isn't enough. You also need to be able to get from one side of the highway to the other. As if you're making a round trip, you need to be able to do the other direction. Allow me to introduce you to the island's pedestrian overpass. Unfortunately, I only have 5 or so minutes here before I catch the 19, but I do find the design is fascinating, and honestly, given how far away we are from the city, quite well done. The 19 is a coach bus. It's a welcome break from the rigid seats of city buses I've been taking thus far. It also has a cup holder, mesh pocket, garbage bag, even tray tables, and outlets. The density rises quickly as we approach Montmorency station. And here's the station's parking lot. Well, I arrived at Montmorency, it's about 9:15. Time to go home. Indeed, the STM maintenance workers are striking. Off-peak, there is 0 bus or metro service on the day that I went. With the other plans I had that day, doing the same bus trip in reverse would have taken too long, especially given that rush hour is over. I looked at the price of an Uber, then remembered there is one more mode of transit at my disposal, even in Laval. Laval has better bike paths than I thought, to be honest. I didn't need a sign to tell me that I got to Montreal. The orange cones told me all I needed to know. The rev paths, shown here in blue paint, were very nice, and essentially the entire ride was doable on bike paths that are separated from the road. And then I got to the Jacques-Cartier Bridge. This is very steep. In the end, the bus took around an hour and 55 minutes, and the bike nearly 2 hours. Not a huge time difference at the end of the day, but maybe I'll take the blue Bixie next time. Back at Longueuil, I noticed the weather has noticeably changed. Strikes, service cuts, sometimes it's worthwhile to forget about those, if just for a moment. And then remember that Bixie costs 20 cents a minute.